Hey Scorpio, welcome to Soul Tribe Tarot. My name is Melanie and I'm here to do your love reading for February 2019. I really appreciate all of your likes and your shares and your subscribes. And if you would and want to be part of the tribe, please hit that subscribe button and ring the bell to be notified of future uploads. Just wanted to remind you also that this is a general reading, so it may or may not resonate. And if it doesn't, then the message isn't for you. You can always check your moon and your rising signs to see if maybe there's a message there for you instead. So what I'm going to do is we're going to start with a Romance Angels Oracle card to kind of see what the general energy is for the love, for the month. And I'm going to break it into singles and couples. So we'll pull everybody's energy first, and then we'll do some tarot for singles, then tarot for couples, and then I'm going to pull a final advice oracle for both groups at the end. So stay tuned for that. All right, Spirit, what have we got for Scorpio singles for the month of February 2019? Okay, and couples. What have we got for couples? Scorpio couples. Go. All right. Okay, singles. We've got retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. Maybe time to take a step back. Maybe there's too much dating going on. Who knows? We'll get into the tarot and we'll see what this is all about. But saying it's time to disconnect, take a step back, possibly. And then couples, we've got passion. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. Not a bad thing. Everybody can use a little passion in their lives, right? So, all right, let's take a look and see what we've got going on for Scorpio singles. We're going to start with singles. Scorpio singles. What are the messages for Scorpio singles in love, February 2019? Scorpio singles. What have we got here? Scorpio singles. Singles. Okay. All right. Well, this is heavy. So, starting out, we've got the Eight of Swords. So, with the overall being retreat and to disconnect a little bit, it looks like you've gotten a little too much up into your head. For your own good. So, I mean, the scenarios would be perhaps you're dating, especially online dating. That can be super rough. Trust me, I know. I've been going through that myself. But, with the Eight of Swords, and like, if you look at this, I mean, there's all these people who are pulling these strings and are binding her up, and maybe, it's a matter of all she has to do is just walk out of these swords, They're birds. How much, how tight could they tie her up, really? So you've got the Page of Pentacles here. So with the page, it's somebody that's got, a real message of some kind to give you. And maybe you're not paying attention to it. With the Four of Cups, she's so focused on this one lotus cup in front of her. There's three other ones on, that are around her that she's not even paying attention to. So it very well could be that somebody is trying to get your attention. I see this as like an earth sign up in a tree, Romeo serenading you kind of thing. So, earth sign, a Taurus, a Virgo, or a Capricorn. You've also got a lot of water here. So Cancer, Pisces, another Scorpio. This could be you, which I kind of strongly feel that because you've got the Four, but then you progress to the Five of Cups. So, with the Four, you're so focused on the one thing. Maybe you've met one person and you're so focused. And yet you've got somebody else over here that's like, Scorpio, I want to sing to you. I want to give you everything. But you're just kind of in this space of, well, if I can't have this one thing that I want, I just don't want anything else. I don't, I don't want anyone or anything. I'm not even going to entertain any of these ideas. I'm just, I'm just going to sit here and feel sorry for myself that I can't have what I want. And Spirit's saying to take a step back, disconnect a little bit. Try not to focus so hard on, it's got to be this way or no way at all. It's got to be perfect or I'm not even going to entertain that idea. You need to definitely take a step back and reevaluate what it is that you want and what it is that you're really willing to compromise on. I mean, obviously we all have these lists and these things of, what we want and desire in a partner and what it is that, we're truly looking for. And, there are things on our list that are like hard no. Like I will not compromise on this, just like I will not date a liar. I will not date a cheater. If those red flags pop up, see ya, I'm out, But there are other things that, we can compromise on. Granted, we may have preferences, like someone may prefer somebody with brown hair over blonde hair. Or, I like, a guy that drives an expensive car, But, I mean, really, at the end of the day, that doesn't define who that person is. So focusing on those things is not going to bring you necessarily the person that's going to, take you to your highest good and who is going to elevate you and who's going to help you, to raise your vibration and your energy in life. That's, those things aren't going to dictate that. So it might be a time to take a step back and really take a look and see what's, what are the things that truly matter to you? What are the things that you just absolutely cannot compromise on, and make sure that those are the things that you're using to pick and choose instead of just, he wears flip-flops instead of, nice shoes or, something like that. So just examples. But let's pull a couple of cards from the After Tarot and kind of see where this energy's going. Kind of like if you were to take this advice, where this energy could possibly go. So what have we got for Scorpio singles for February 2019? I got my hair caught in here. Scorpio singles. What have we got here? Scorpio singles. Scorpio singles. Scorpio singles. All right, very good. So here's what we've got. 10 of Wands. This is laying that burden down. It's done. We're not going to focus on this anymore. We're not trying to carry all of this by ourselves. We are not going to be focused on, they don't have this, they don't have that. I'm not even going to entertain that. We're not focusing on that anymore. Once you let that go, once you set that down, you got 2 kings coming in. You got the King of Swords and the King of Wands. So you've got an air sign, a Gemini, a Libra, or Aquarius, or a fire sign, a Aries, Leo, or a Sagittarius. And, one is all about truth and communication, and the other one is all about passion and creativity. And having these 2 energies in your space, you may end up having to choose. But remember what you will and will not compromise on. That's important, So just make sure that you're focused on what it is that you really want. Take a step back, really think about what you want, and then you'll be able to move forward. So, all right, couples. Let's see what we got going on for you guys. All right, Scorpio couples. What is going on for Scorpio couples? Messages for Scorpio couples. February. Okay. Scorpio couples. All right. Excuse me. Okay. Scorpio couples. We've got, this was the first card out, 6 of Pentacles. it's being in a place of being able to give and receive, being on common ground again. Especially with this passion card, it's a reignition of passion. You also got the Ace of Wands. So this is definitely a passionate new start. So, and it looks like it could be that you guys were kind of you guys were in a place of, not the best. So 10 of Swords, it's repeatedly throwing swords at each other and bickering and fighting and name calling and, holding on and clinging to things, you said this, you were going to do this and you never did. And, it's that fighting and just kind of going back and forth where it's a need to reignite this passion that you guys have for each other and getting back to that place. There's like this, if you look here in the card, there's like this bird that's bringing her, it's like Snow White or something. There's this bird that's bringing her all this fruit for her basket, and is helping to fill your basket. So maybe there are friends around you or people around you that, can kind of come in and help you to kind of see. Could be that you guys may need to go see a counselor in order to figure out how to work things out. But, on the horizon, though, you've got this amazing new passionate beginning in your relationship again. So let's go ahead and I want to take some cards here from the After Tarot and kind of find out where this energy is going to go. If you guys can get to a place where you can just talk instead of fighting, the passion's going to get reignited again. So it's going to be good. Let's see. We got 4 Scorpio couples. Scorpio couples. Scorpio couples. Scorpio couples. Yep. All right. So we've got the Page of Swords and we've got the Page of Cups. So both of these are messages of, truth and coming from a place of raw, real emotion, and really speaking your truth, When you do this, it makes me feel like this. When you don't do this, it makes me feel like this. Instead of coming at each other and accusing and, like I said, throwing swords at each other. Instead of doing that, you need to speak and talk. And once you do, once you come from that place of confidence and security, you'll be able to come back together and reunite and take over the world. You've each got a wand here and you're both, you both have this passion for each other. You're holding on to it. You've got this passion. Use it. Talk to each other instead of fighting. Put the swords down. There's no reason to keep fighting each other. It's time to come together. It's time to really communicate. This seems to be a common theme in a lot of the couples this month. So talk to each other. It's important. You lose that communication, you're going to end up losing the relationship. So let's go ahead and take some advice. So Spirit, what have we got? What kind of advice do we have for singles? What do we have for the Scorpio singles for February? Scorpio singles. And Scorpio couples. What have we got here? That one wanted to come out. All right. Singles, you've got treasure your loved ones. It's important to love others deeply. So this very well could be saying it's time to take a step back. It's time to spend time with your family, with your friends. Get your head on right. Figure out what it is that you truly want. And once you kind of in that space and clear out all of that old energy, and really reevaluate things, it's going to open you up to new people and the ability to let them come in. So couples, you've got receive with love and appreciation. Receiving something lovingly from others is a way of showing love. Hear your partner out. Listen to what they have to say. If they're trying to do, if they're trying to make an effort, recognize that and acknowledge them for that. It's very important. Make sure that you are acknowledging the work that your partner's putting in as well. And, just recognize that. Give them that validation. That could be all that they need. That could solve a lot of the issues and the problems that are going on. So, Scorpio, I hope that this helped. Please leave me a comment below and let me know if this resonated for you. Also, again, I greatly, greatly appreciate all of your likes, your shares, and your subscribes. And don't forget to check out your general reading. I'll have that linked up in the cards above as well. So thank you so much, Scorpio, and I'll see you soon.